What's up guys, Corvus here and welcome to episode 349 of my Pokémon Showdown Random Balls series. On the previous episode we managed to pick up 3 wins and 0 defeats, taking us to 722 wins, 319 defeats, a 403 game differential. Let's hope to replicate that form today, and let's get underway with battle number 1. Okay guys, on to battle number 1 of the episode. We're going to lead with the Azumarill. Now I'd love to go for a Belly Drum Z move, but I don't really see the need against the Tyrantrum. He's probably going for a Head Smash, which makes me want to switch out into Chestnut. He's going to Stealth Rock actually. That was a very good play by my opponent there. We are going to go for a Drain Punch. That's fine with me. The problem, like, Z Belly Drum on the surface sounds like an amazing move because it fully restores your HP and then cuts it in half. But Pokemon like Azumarill don't survive that many hits, is the problem. It's not going to do much to a Magiana. I think that's how you pronounce its name. Not entirely up on all the new pronunciations. We're going to go out in the Snorlax. It's going to go for Flare Cannon, which is its signature ability. It's Steel Fairy, so Earthquake's the best move we can go for. So let's go for an Earthquake. Aura Sphere, not going to do too much. Earthquake's going to be a 2-hit KO, but I'm pretty sure Fire Punch should kill. Let's have a look. Base 100, base 75, so it'll do 75% the damage that did. That did 45%, so 75% of that is 27.5 plus an extra, what, 13.75, so about 40. So it should kill. No, it won't do 40. Let's just go for a Fire Punch. Flare Cannon not going to take me out, going to lower his special attack, and we are going to take him out with a Fire Punch. That was just in case my opponent switched there. If they had switched down to a flying type, obviously the Fire Punch would have been the better move to go for. If he wants to lower his attack and taking me out, that's fine. That's fine with me. I mean, he still has the special attack he can go for, but we could just go out into Raticate, I suppose. A load on Raticate and go for the Sucker Punch. Because I think a Superpower will still take us out, but we baited him into the Superpower. And that's going to take out the Deoxys attack form, which is very nice. Mudstale, that's a huge problem. I don't have many special attackers. I have one, to be more precise. So let's Sword Stance up. Close combat. Yeah, that'll do it. I'll definitely do it. Let's go Togekiss then. And we'll go for an Air Slash. It's going to go out into Passimian. It's good for me. It's also, we speed tie with Passimian. Let's go for an Aura Sphere. Okay, it's going to Iron Head, flinch. Not great. I'm supposed to be the one with Serene Grace. How do you outspeed both times? Are you Choice Scarf? Because if you're not, I'm going to be quite annoyed. Let's go Buzzwole. And let's go for... I think we go Superpower. Why do you... I mean, you must be Choice Scarf. I mean, you regularly outspeed me, but it's just very annoying that you're getting the flinch every time. Superpower, going to be a 2-hit KO, and this should... Oh, well, we don't get the attack boost yet. Doesn't have stamina. That's very interesting. He doesn't have stamina on Mudsdale. Why would he not have stamina? Seems very strange. Tyrantrum's gonna come out. We can go for a superpower on it. It probably outspeeds. No, it doesn't. That's still going to one-shot. Get the attack cut. Get the attack boost. We do have very low defense now, so we are forced to switch out. Araquanid. So the thing is, Azumarill can take out the Persimmon, because I have Aqua Jet. So I think I now go for a... If I get 2 layers of spikes though, I can kill the Persimmon, but that doesn't really matter. Let's go for a Drain Punch. It's going to do a quarter with a critical hit. It's going to Mirror Coat. Well, if that's the only thing you can do to me, then you're not going to do much. Let's go for a Spiky Shield. There's the Liquidation I was predicting. Didn't do much, the Spiky Shield, but did a little bit, which is nice. Let's go for a Drain Punch now. It's going to be a slow grind, this. Lunge, going to do a little bit of damage and lower my attack, which is unfortunate, but it's something you have to deal with. We are going to go... Synthesis. It's going to lunge again, lower my attack again, so I'm basically doing no damage at this point. We can go out into... We can go for a Spiky Shield. Get a little bit more damage off. I think we need to go out into Buzzwole if we're going to win this battle. It's going to Mirror Coat. Why would you Mirror Coat? Predicting a Spiky Shield, perhaps? Let's go for the Stone Edge. We miss. Oh, please don't kill. Thank you. Come on. Connects. Takes out the Araquanid. And we know we can kill the Persimmon with the Aqua Jet. I'm pretty sure. Let's go for another Stone Edge though. I'm not preserving the 3-0. Even though I don't think I could if he's going Iron Head. How are you getting the flinch every time? Seriously. Receiver and Defiant, neither of which. He's flinched every turn. What is going on? Unless he's King's Rock. Which I very much doubt. I'm pretty sure he's Scarfed. But that's like 6 flinches in a row. Something like that. Let's go for the Aqua Jet. One Iron Head shouldn't take me out. Has my opponent realised that I'm going to have Aqua Jet? Are they going to take their time here? Or are they going to prove that they are actually King's Rock? That's not going to take them out. However, that Iron Head does no damage. And a second Aqua Jet will take out the Persimmon and pick us up a win in battle number 1, guys. Let's get on to battle number 2. Okay guys, on to battle number 2, and we are going to lead off with the Dodrio versus the Ordino. Probably a Mega Ordino. I'm going to go for a Return to scout it out. Is a Mega Ordino. Return's not going to do much. I was hoping for more damage than that, if I'm honest. We will go for another Return, because he's most likely got Wish as his recovery. A Brave Bird would not kill at this range. 2 Brave Birds would have taken him out, but we unfortunately did not go for 2 Brave Birds. It's going to Hyper Voice, it's not going to take us out, and we're going to go for another Return, because I would have Brave Birded if he had went Wish that turn, probably, predicting a switch in, but no point Now, I suppose there was a point because we're life orbed. Because he could have switched out and Brave Bird has a higher chance of being super effective than Return, which has 0% chance of being super effective. The next Pokemon we're going to go out into is actually going to be... Bishop doesn't have Sucker Punch. We're going to go Arbok. Arbok is a good switch in for Primeape. Bruxish would have been better, which was another Pokemon I was considering. But Life Orb, you could be Earthquake. We'll have to remember that. Let's go for a Aqua Tail. Earthquake. Earthquake does the most. He Earthquakes. We're going to take ourselves out with our Earthquake. It's okay. Not the end of the world. What's your speed? 186. You outspeed my entire team. Great. I don't think you'll learn Knockoff, but why do I not have Psychic Fangs on Bruxish? Seems very weird not to have Psychic Fangs on it. It's like its signature move. So we're going to take out the Primeape, reveal the Life Orb on our side. Oh, I'm doing this video standing up, guys, to see if it gives me better microphone quality. I doubt it's going to. I've tried fiddling around with the microphone a bit more, but I just can't seem to get rid of the static. Like, I've tried switching the computer off and then reattaching the microphone and everything. Just doesn't seem to do anything. And I'm not sure why. We're going to go for a Crunch. It's going to sub up. We can easily pop the sub. Let's go for another Crunch. May switch out here. Would not surprise me to see him switch out. Do we have Dazzling or Strongjaw? Dazzling. Strongjaw I think would work better with this moveset. I would definitely run Psychic Fangs over either Crunch or Ice Fang. Maybe even over Sword Stance and then just put a band on it. It's not going to do too much to Armaldo. However, we do have the Waterfall, which should do a decent amount. Maybe kill. Probably not. Actually, yes, with the defense drop, I think it will kill. Don't take my word for that, but I'm pretty sure with the defense drop, this should take him out. It does. Good. So we're going to be just above half health, 62%. Bruxish putting in some good work here. Took out 2 of my opponent's Pokemon and took a, well, popped the sub on a Lugia. We're going to go for the Ice Fan, because we haven't revealed it yet. He definitely isn't predicting it. He can't go Extreme Speed. I really hope he does go Extreme Speed. Do we outspeed naturally? 186, we do not. He's going to Outrage and take us out. Fair enough. Fair enough. Can Samurott live? I have more defense. I think I need Bishop to take out the Lugia. So we're going to go Ice Beam. He can't switch out, he has to go Outrage. It's not going to do half to Samurott, and we're going to easily one-shot the Zygarde. I do have to ask, where are my legendaries? My opponent has 3, well, 2 legendaries and a mystical, I would count it as. And we are going to Mega Horn this mystical. This should one-shot. It does. Critical hit. Critical hit did not matter, it's a Meloetta. I mean, it has base 100 defense, base 100 HP, but it's super effective from an Expert Belt Samurott. We're going to Ice Beam. Aeroblast comes through, does a decent amount. Was it 37%? We'll go for another Ice Beam. Let him take me out. That's fine. And we're going to go out into our Bishop here. Go for a knockoff. And even with a critical hit, I don't think we're actually going to outspeed. Even with a critical hit, I don't think Aeroblast was killing. It is a high critical hit ratio move. That's why I'm mentioning that. But Bishop's going to win us that game, and we're going to win 2 of our first 2 games. So let's get on to the third and final game of today's episode, guys. And the final episode of the day, or the final part of this episode, the final battle of the day, is going to feature a Swoobat. I think we outspeed, we do. We're going to go for a Calm Mind. Although I think Comfy is physical. It's going to Toxic, which is a good play. We're just going to Psychic though. We do have the Roost. Let's see what my opponent chooses to do here. May have Substitute. I'm not sure what Comfy's moveset is actually. Although I know it gets +3 priority Draining Kiss, which is quite cool actually. Psychic 2-hit KO move. It's going to switch out with the U-turn. That's the reason slow U-turn is probably better than fast U-turn. Maybe not. You outspeed me, Weavile, which means I have to switch. But I'm not going to because you're going Pursuit. You went Knockoff. Okay, fair play. So I should have switched out, but there was no point risking the Pursuit, I don't think. We can just go Conkeldurr, make him fear the Mach Punch, and go for a knockoff. Weavile doesn't get any Psychic moves or Flying. It gets Aerial Ace, but no one runs Aerial Ace in competitive. Comfy is coming out. Knockoff isn't going to take it down, but a Mach Punch should, unless he goes Draining Kiss here. It's going to Synthesis. Okay, good play. Very good play, in fact. We are going to switch out then. Yes, we're going to go out into Perugly. There's the Synthesis. It was obvious he was going Synthesis. We're just going to go for a Fake Out. Pop any Sash on the Weavile if it switches in. It's not going to. The Comfy is actually going to stay in, take the Fake Out. Takes it actually very well. So, Comfy is a lot better Pokemon than most people would give it credit. I believe this should kill. It does kill. Very nice. Very, very nice. So we take out Comfy. Deoxys attack. So you're definitely going Super Power. So I'm definitely going Sucker Punch. You're definitely dead. That's the second Deoxys attack that fell for that trick today. People just don't expect Sucker Punch on lots of Pokemon. We're gonna return just in case he doesn't kill. We actually outspeed. I really don't know my speed tiers anymore. Unless you... Oh, I died to Toxic. Fair enough. 228. Well, in fairness, I'm afraid I outspeed you. And take you out with an Air Slash. Very nice. Do I tie? I speed tie with Weavile. No, I'm slower than Weavile. I'm base 127? Weavile's base 130? Unless I'm mistaken, let's go Ludicolo. Why am I going Ludicolo? Let's go Conkeldurr. Icicle Crush does way too much damage for my liking. Let's go for the Mach Punch. No reason not to go Mach Punch. Takes out the Weavile. That's a huge thorn in my side gone. Just dropped. That's a bigger thorn in my side though. Let's go for another Mach Punch. Unless you have Water Shuriken, I'm outspeeding. You may have Water Shuriken since it's special now. Hydro Pump takes me out, obviously. And what's your speed? 227. 228. I see you're 227 and raise you 228. Let's go for a Air Slash. Takes out the Greninja. Well done, Shaman. And it's going to be a Corsola, which of course I don't have a grass type move on the Shaman, but my opponent obviously didn't know that. I was actually going to make a mistake there. I didn't see the balloon. I was going to go Earth Power. So my opponent is going to forfeit, and we are going to get our third win of the day, taking us to 725 wins, 319 defeats, a 406 game differential. Tomorrow's episode we are going to have 4 battles, and that will be the last more than 3 battle day until episode 366, which is the final episode, where we will have 5 battles. All these extra battles were to make up for in the summer when I went to Japan. I only had 1 battle per episode, so we're trying to make up for that. But anyway guys, if you've enjoyed, make sure to smash the like button, hit subscribe as well. And from me, Corvus, thank you guys so much for watching, and goodbye.